Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome to episode 33 of my Magic Farm series. I am pretty much done with being on the mend from having caught what seems to be a bug called norovirus. And it just kind of attacked everyone who attended the Thanksgiving get-together that we had at my sister's house, and it was just mostly horrible. I tend to not get sick, except for maybe some minor sniffles during like the season changes, or maybe an occasional allergy thing, or perhaps some food poisoning. However, this was different. This was actually me not feeling well at all. So I had to take a little bit of time off. I didn't even get anything uploaded, I think, for 3 days, which is embarrassing and horrible, and I apologize for people who were waiting for another Magic Farm during that period. There was nothing I could really do other than just lay down and be miserable. So I apologize for getting sick insofar as that is valid. But I am back, and we are here in the Magic Farm world, and I had a brainstorm. Yes, there was lightning and thunder and everything. I have been working towards getting the Thaumcraft research for golems, and I wanted to put a golem in here to gobble up these eggs and start depositing them in chests, or in a chest. However, there is something that was added by Open Blocks that I think might work, and I'm going to give it a try. If my chickens start dying, then I will have to continue going for the Thaumcraft research naturally, but I'm hopeful. I'm kind of hopeful on this. And it is called Luggage. And it is basically this living, walking chest that gobbles up loose items that land on the ground. And in order to make it, I'm going to need a diamond. I don't think I've left any diamonds down this way for me. I should go ahead and grab probably, well, I don't know, all the diamonds while I'm down here. That way I have them over there for my endeavors. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll find out how many diamonds the quarry has gotten. And that is, holy cow, almost 2.5 stacks of diamonds. Wow. Alright, that's awesome. I have not done anything between the last episode and this one. I did not get the quarry started. I basically did the episode and got sick. So, everything is as is. This is still here, just like it is. I have a plan for this as well. I will probably be getting to this episode, but let's go ahead and see what this luggage is all about. I'm going to need... do I have a spare chest somewhere? I'm thinking here. Yes, I have a spare chest. But I don't have a bunch of spare sticks. Unless I have some over here. I'll check. No sticks. No sticks. Nope. There's a chest in there too. Sticks? Nope. You? Nope. And you? No. So, let's get some sticks. And like that. Let's come over here, since we're at a crafting table. And I think it goes like this. A U, the chest there, and a diamond there. Yes! Luggage! So let's go test this boy out. This is either going to be awesome or horrible. Well, it's going to be awesome either way. Now, real quick, I thought I had a lasso. Hello, Oliver. No! Hey, get back here. Not in there. I know I had a lasso. I have to have a lasso. There must be a lasso somewhere because I named Oliver. Legitimately, I named him on the anvil in there. So there has to be a lasso somewhere. Aha! Lasso! Alright. So let's put this thing down. Luggage. Let's grab it with the lasso and go in here, and I'm going to name the chest. Hopefully this will work and not destroy my world. Let's name him Yes. Yes. There we go. I'll name him... Oh, the R is the sort button? Okay. I will name the chest Gobbler because of Thanksgiving. Spend some experience on that. Sun's still up. Let's go ahead and put him down. Gobbler! It works. It works. Alright, the way this guy operates is when there's loose items on the ground nearby. Om nom nom. He's got stick feet. Om nom 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 nom. He will just nom up all the things. So I'm going to shift right click on him and pick him up, and when he is down and he has inventory, you can still shift right click and put him somewhere else and he will still have that same inventory. Oh, how fortuitous. I'm going after eggs anyway. That works. So let's see how well he functions. Oh, it doesn't work all the time, huh? Let's see what he's got. He's got 8. Oh, I guess it has to be loose. I wonder if the golem has that same problem. That could be an issue. Alright. Let's lure him over here. So it has to be out in the middle. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave him here. Ah, nighttime. Nah. What is that noise? Is he following me? How did you get out? Oh, it follows you. That's not good. Well? And he's no longer named Gobbler either. Nope. That's not a glitch. He's just not named Gobbler. Well, that stinks. Well, it was a thought. I guess I have to go with the straw golem or wood golem or whatever it is. Well, where do I want to put him? I guess he'll go here. Okay, well, there was a bust. It was a try, and I thought I was being clever, but I guess it didn't work. Oh well. Fire? Oh, that. So, the next thing I guess I'm going to work on will be this. For the hang glider waypoint method. But what I'm going to do is incorporate it into a structure. I had threatened some time ago to make water towers and silos and things nearby. Well, the silo, I still am planning on doing the silo. And that is still probably going to be going... Actually, it's probably going to be 2 of them right here. One centered about... well, how wide is this? So that works. Maybe there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably centered there and there as just vertical columns with internal storage and some sort of sorting method. I don't think I'm going to be going so far as the it's not applied energistics, is it? Hold on. Let me look at mod app. Oh, it is applied energistics. I don't think I'm going to be going the route of the ME storage for inside here. I think it's going to be tubes and pipes and chests and barrels and things. But it's going to be dealing with the output that I'm going to be generating slowly over here. Now, I am going to be doing it manually. Oh, maybe that's why I wasn't getting seeds from it. Let's find out. No, that's just not the full grown. Nah. I need to go digging grass. Maybe that's something I'll also do this episode, is take care of finishing that off. Alright, so the silos are going to be going there, for sure, when I do get around to them. I may actually have enough resources to start working on the sorting method for that by now. If all those diamonds, if I don't have a good sorting method with that, there's something wrong. But the water tower is going to go here, but it's going to disguise an additional feature. It's going to be the fast travel takeoff point from the central location, so I can reach what I determine a kilometer distance if I launch from max height. So what I'm going to do is have the water tower, and then above that, I'm going to be using another open blocks item called the elevator to just rapidly go up higher in stages and use that as a takeoff platform method for using the hang glider. So I'm going to cut here, do a little rough and tumble design for the water tower shape and how I'm going to have it work. I'm going to actually have it collecting water using, what's this thing called? Not the Rainmaker. Rain tank, is that it? Yes, Rain tank, which is just a sturdy casing and some iron and some glass. And it, whenever it rains, will just automatically accumulate water. Now, what I'm going to do is use these guys to see how much water I've accumulated, and I hope that the rain tank automatically outputs. If it doesn't, I'll figure out something. But that's going to be what goes here is the rain tower, or the water tower, and the access point to the what are effectively going to be flight paths. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here, get to a little bit of rough draft design, and then I will be right back. Alright, so I think I've pretty much figured out the way I want this thing to look and work. And I'm going to need a fair amount of these iron blocks, or blocks of iron rather. So I'm going to probably need to get some of the iron ore smelting that I've already got from the quarry down there. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and cover this elevator thing. And it is pretty neat. What you're going to need is some wool of whatever color. I think it is determined by the color that you use, how the elevator blocks are linked. But you're also going to need these gold ingots, and you'll get one elevator for each of those recipes. And the way this works is, let's say, okay, good, it's daytime. Let's say we've got an elevator up there and one right there. If you jump while on the elevator, it just teleports you up to the next elevator, I believe, of that color. And if you hit shift while on an elevator, it takes you down, and you can have multiples of these. You can break them with your fist, apparently. I just found that out. I'm glad that works. But the distance, I went ahead and figured this out on another map. The distance that this works is, let's see here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why isn't it letting me put it on there? Come on. Oh, I guess I have to place it on something. Alright, that's fair. That's alright. I can deal with that. So let's do it this way. Elevator here. And then one. I'll do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, well, I'll just mark it with a torch. How's that? Now, I'll put the other elevator. Okay, that works. Whoa! I fell on it. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, please don't. Yay. Alright. Jump and shift. Okay, good. Now, as I recall, you can have stuff between you and the next elevator. Okay, good. I guess it just wasn't working because it had that last dirt block on it. I think it is a little sensitive. Like if I'm standing here. No, that's not doing it. Alright. Oh. It did it there. I know I'm not on that block. Well, maybe I was. So you do have to be kind of careful when using it, but you can take these elevators all the way up if you want. And it really rapidly clears the gap. So there's that view over there, and boing, now I'm way up here. Shift all the way down. No falling damage. I think you can take falling damage if you land on it, but I don't know if there's any trick for holding shift or whatever while you land on it to prevent that from happening. That would be kind of cheap, but if that works, it works. It's a bug or a feature, however you'd want to look at that if that's the way it works. But I'm not going to fiddle with that. I'm going to work on making the tower, and the way it's going to be is at that level up there is going to be where the actual... Oh, I'm glad I covered that hole. Is where the actual water tower assembly is going to be. Then where this dirt is, I guess, is... no, probably here. I'll configure where the elevator goes afterwards. Let's see here. Yes. In line with this. Anyway, in a center line somewhere is going to be the output from the Raintanks. Or what were they called? Raintanks. And I'm going to have them outputting to these guys, the tanks, and it will be, at least for now, just a little room down underground here for collecting the rainwater. I'll figure out something to do with it, something probably artsy or maybe just ignore it, I don't know. But I'm going to get to work on gathering the smelted iron that I'm going to need for actually making the tower, because I'm going to make it out of iron blocks because, well, I have a lot of iron and I'm not immediately going to be using it for anything anyway. So I'm going to get to work on that. I am going to need a bunch more wool for making the rest of the elevators, so I'm going to kind of snipe the wool from the sheep when it arrives. And I guess I will be right back. Alright, I am back, and I went through, I think, 6 stacks of iron ore. I had to toss in one last ingot to top this thing off. And then I've got some copper and tin that I'm going to be using to make some bronze, so I can have some more sturdy casings to make the rest of the rain tanks, but also so I can have some spare bronze laying around, because I'm probably going to need it. Okay, that's enough. Yes. So, let's see here. First things first. I don't want that there right now. Going to cook up the copper. And while that's doing that, I went to the liberty of popping my thermionic fabricator down there to make myself some golden electron tubes. Made 4 of them. One batch makes 4. Because I realized that I was missing a farm block. And I need to go fetch one so I can do this. I need a way to basically turn this thing off, because that is way too big of a farm to keep ahead of everything while stuff is forming. So I'm going to need a couple redstone dust, the farm block, 2 redstone, 1 golden electron tube, farm control, excellent. And this guy will go over here. And now I can do that. If it's like that, I believe it doesn't till. Okay. No farmland. Okay, so when it's toggled, it doesn't work, and when it's off, it should. I hope. Let's watch this and make sure. Because the block that I had downstairs, even when I supplied it power, it kept working. Alright, so that's digging. Now let's turn this off. Well, one quick way to find out. I'll go ahead and pop those 2 dirt out. And let's go see how this copper's doing. Excellent, it melted. And I'll do that. Let those melt. And then I will pop this thing back on so I can get some bronze. Now let's see if those are back. No, they are not. So if I do this, things should start happening. Yes, excellent. Alright. So now I can just flip that lever, dig all this out, and reset the farm to the next tree in sequence. Excellent. So I've gotten that taken care of. That makes me happy. Alright. Are you all... Why does it look like... No, it says molten bronze. Oh, it just hadn't finished forming it. It just did when I got there. So now I can do that, and it should be making the bronze blocks. Let's just watch it and make sure. Just a little bit more. Alright. And block of bronze. Excellent. So now I've got the bronze, I can start making the rest of the rain tanks that I need. And what I'm going to do is up at this level up here. Whoops. I am going to put the inner workings of the actual rain tank slash water tower, the machinery, the guts for collecting the rain for when it does rain, and then have it all piped down underground. Now, I've been actually thinking about what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to use the flow from the tanks to do some sort of decorative chamber down there. I'll probably give it a function or a purpose or whatever, but it will at least be aesthetic. So that's what the plan is. So now I've got that thing with the lever. I've got the bronze making. Alright, well, I will wait for that to finish off and get myself some more wool to make more elevators. And then I guess I'll be right back. Alright, I've got the bronze all smelted and put into blocks. And I went ahead and made the Raintanks, and they are installed up here on top of the wooden transport pipe, or waterproof transport pipes. I'm going to need, it looks like 8 engines. I might just go ahead and go 12 engines just so it's symmetric. But let's see here. Yeah, I can do that. I am going to have to figure out how I'm going to go up above. Maybe I'll just put an additional elevator. Whoops. Holding shift while doing that. Brilliant. I'm probably going to just go ahead and put another elevator straight above this so that I can get up to the next layer on top of the where the rain tanks are. The way I'm having this set up is since the pump won't be able to do anything with the middle, I am just going to right here put a block of iron. Oh, you didn't give it to me. And then all around the perimeter of this, I'm going to have additional blocks of iron to make this look like a metallic iron thing, sort of like I used the quartz blocks for the roof of the barn, but it's going to be the typical bubble at the top with the cylinder tube going down. Now, on the way down, I have these tanks already stacked here, and they're going to go underground, but for now, they can just stop here. They hold a lot, so I'm not concerned about them filling up too quickly, and even if they do, I can just put more underneath so that it holds more, or I can break them out and swap them out, whatever. Now, the front end of this, I'm going to have some, what's it called? The iron bars, I think, so that you can actually see the inside of the tank stack here. But the rest of it is on the corners is going to be probably more iron blocks. But since this episode is starting to get long, but I don't want to cut it off before I at least finish something, I'm going to go ahead and assemble the tower, get all the engines up there and all that, get everything in place, and let you guys take a look at it just before I wrap up. So when I come back, this should be done, and I will go ahead and finish off the episode. So I will talk to you in a bit. Alright, the water tower is done, and I like it. I am going to make a slight modification to it. I'm going to add a little splash of color by adding some stripes to the on that square that I'm looking at right now. The lower band all the way around is going to be one color, while the upper band is going to be another color. But everything else is going to stay exactly as is. I have the tank still in the center behind the iron bars, and as that fills up, you'll be able to see the water in there, which is kind of cool. If we go up the elevator, boing, there are 12 engines. There don't really need to be 12. It means that the corner ones are getting a double whammy. I could have done it with 8 instead of 12, but just so it was symmetrical, I decided to do this. If something comes up that I decide I need 4 engines for something, then I'll probably disassemble this and let it go, because it's interior and it's not really visible for the most part, so it doesn't need to be symmetrical. I just want it to be. But that's pretty much excuse me, that's pretty much it for in here. And I've added, you may be able to see, one more elevator to the roof of the tower, and it is approaching nighttime. Give me just a second to jump off the roof and hang glide my way down. That is some sort of cheating there. We'll just pretend that it's not. That's right, Oliver. It's cheating. Okay. Anyway, the water tower, like I said, is done. This is the roof. These are the 8 rain tanks. They're not functioning, obviously, because it's not raining. It hasn't rained in a while. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What's going on? Hold on. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Okay, that was weird. Alright. So, that means that I'm going to have to do something else there. Oh, no, not that. Ha. Well, that was a little bit of a surprise. Maybe if I do this. That works. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'll just leave that like that, and I can just come in here. Minor panic. Let's test that. Okay. Alright. That works. Anyway, there is one thing that I have noticed, and that is this farm over here, for trees that produce lots of wood and saplings and other stuff, namely this has cocoa beans, it runs out of water really quick. So I'm going to have to add a farm valve, I think it's called, and see if I can compensate for that, because it seems like it's just about keeping up halfway and then petering out. So I'm going to have to take care of that. But that will have to be for something in the next episode, because I am going to go ahead and wrap up here. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please feel free to drop me a line. I will do my best to respond as quick as possible. If you have something for me directly, go ahead and use my YouTube inbox. I will be able to see those messages. Anything that you leave in the comments, it will have to be if I happen to see that there's a new number on a video, and I have now got hundreds of videos. So scrolling through all of them is kind of tedious sometimes. But I am going to be keeping an eye out as best I can for any new comments if I can catch them. So if I don't see your comment, don't feel like I'm ignoring you. It's just I haven't seen your comment yet. But if you like this video and you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and give me a like. I do appreciate that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you know when my future stuff comes out. Yeah, I'm going to have to take care of that. But I'm going to do that and possibly start on the silo. I haven't decided yet, but that will have to be for the next episode. So, thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.